You guys like the new setup? I think I do. Welcome to the new norm. What's going on, you guys? Mr. Grail here, and today I'm going to give you guys tips on how to invest in Funko Pops as a beginner. Let's get to it. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. I just appreciate all the love and support you guys have been giving me. It means a lot to me. And if you're someone who is a beginning investor that wants to invest in Funko Pops, this is a channel for you. So if you are someone like that, please like and subscribe. And today, I'm gonna give you guys tips on how to invest in Funko Pops as a beginner. Starting with my first tip, please just download the HobbyDB app. The reason why you want to download the HobbyDB app on your iPhone or Android is because it's going to be the best way to see all Funko Pops at their market value. So what happens is you could download that app and you can start going to shop at your local store. Well, at the local stores, they don't always price things correctly. So with the app, you can scan the bottom of the Funko Pop, and what happens is it gives you the true value of the pop. And sometimes you'll see that the stores are selling their Funko Pops more expensive than they should be. But on the other side, you can actually find Funko Pops at a very, very good deal. Like for me, just last week, I went to my local mall. I forgot the name of the store, but it's like a chocolate store. It's crazy. Like they sell chocolates, but they sell Funko Pops too. I was just digging through there and I found a nice AMC Supply Drop exclusive Walking Dead Aaron. And right here is this is where it's at. And this guy was selling for $30 over there at the store. Well, it looks like I checked out HobbyDB and it costed $60 market value. So I came up with a huge steal there. And another good place that I would truly recommend to go buy your pops, especially if you're a beginner, is Hot Topic. So at Hot Topic, they usually sell their pops at a pretty good deal. And even if you sign up as a member, they give you discounts as well. So I was able to get this Emperor Palpatine, I'm sorry if I botched the name, but I got him for $13. And let's put it this way, on HobbyDB, he is worth $27. So already I doubled my value just buying both of these pops. Now I'm not saying you're always gonna get great deals like that. And I'm not saying don't buy if you're not getting double the profit. Even if you buy like a $15 pop that's going for $20, that's a great buy. But remember, download the HobbyDB app and you're gonna thank me later. Going on to my second step, please take care of the boxes once you start your collection. The fact is that the box is everything. And yes, in my last video, you probably saw that I said you can pull Funkos out of the box. So it really depends how you like to display your Funko Pops. Some people like to keep it in the box, in which in that case, I would say buy a protector. Like this one I have on my Joker right here. Very expensive Funko Pop, but I have a nice little box around it. And it's to keep my Joker safe at all times, just in case anything ever happens, like it drops or someone hits it or someone wants to touch it. It's protected and that box is protected. But now if you're someone who likes to take your figures out of the box, please store your box somewhere where it will be safe. You will thank me later, because if you let even one thing slip, it can end up like this. And we don't want that. All right, guys, go on to my next tip. Please go for the special edition, limited edition, or chase variant pops. The reason why is because those are going to be more rare. Just like you saw on my last video, I had a Stone Cold Steve Austin Freddy Funko that only had 3,000 pieces, and I'm a happy owner to be one of those 3,000 owners, right? But here's the thing. What if those other owners don't take care of their Funko Pop the way I do? Well, then it looks like it becomes even more rare. So having piece limitations actually puts you at an advantage, because you're being able to keep something that is more rare. It's not going to be common. It's not going to be sold all over the stores. It's going to be something that you're going to probably have to go online to get, and that's okay. And also chase variants too. For every Funko Pop, it has a chance to have a chase variant, 1 in 6. 1 in 6 chance of having a chase variant. So if you're someone who is trying to be safe with your dollar because you're a beginner, do that. Buy a chase variant, which is a 1 in 6 chance for every pop, which makes it more rare, or buy a limited edition one that has a piece limitation, so that way you know no one else is going to have past that amount that it's giving you. You'll thank me later. All right, guys, on to the next one. make sure that you're buying relevant pops. Now, of course, everyone could collect for fun. And I'm not judging you if you collect for fun. Obviously, collect what you love. If you're someone who doesn't care about selling and you're just going to display your pops and it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks and you just love your collection, yeah, get what you want. But if you're someone who's trying to get a return on your investment, you want to relate to pop culture or just culture in general. You want to collect all the important stuff, all the stuff that people love. So, for example, if you're collecting a sports Funko Pops, you want to collect all the all-time great players that have played in the past and present, because those are the players that people are going to know and are going to want. You don't want to buy someone who's like maybe a bench player, but they look cool in the pop. I mean, yeah, it could be cool, but at the end of the day, the likelihood of someone buying that pop compared to a top tier player, very low. Same thing with movies. Look at movies that have surpassed time. I mean, Star Wars started in the 70s, still relevant now. Everyone still loves their pops. Star Wars is a very, very safe investment. Even the Marvel and DC movies. I know DC hasn't been doing too well, but Marvel has. And I think investing in heroes that are very familiar in DC, like Batman, Superman, Joker, and well, Joker's not a hero, he's a villain, but honestly, he's my hero. And they got Wonder Woman. And then you go to Marvel, you have Spider-Man, you have Iron Man, you have Captain America, you have Hulk, you have Iron Man. There's so many people to pick from. And I think those are great pops to invest in, because they're going to be relevant 10 years from now, maybe even 20 years from now. So collect what everyone knows. And then on top of that, Harry Potter. Harry Potter came out when I was a kid. Yeah, I'm not that old, but I mean, I'm getting up there now. And it's still relevant today, and all the kids today still know who Harry Potter is, and they're still huge fans. So why not collect Harry Potter? And then TV shows come and go, and sometimes there's some that stick for years. You want to focus on those ones, because sometimes we just stick with a TV show that doesn't have much prominence. It's a very easy chance that it could go up but end up going back down. You want something that's going to go up for years and years to come. So that's my next tip on that. Stick with culture. And of course, my final thing I would like to introduce to you guys is to make sure to not go too expensive. I know sometimes we get impatient and we want the best of the best grails, but sometimes if we're a beginner, we don't really know what we're buying. Even if it's expensive, we're like, oh, it's rare, like it must be good, right? But really, at the end of the day, what is more important than rarity is being sought after. So you could buy a rare pop, but if it's a pop that nobody really wants, then yeah, you got a rare pop that no one wants to buy. And we don't want to be in that situation. What you want to do is you want to go for ones that are going to be sought after, ones that are going to be relevant. So sometimes we could buy a pop that's really expensive because it's rare, but it's top dollar because maybe it has a movie coming out. But then you think about, once the movie passes, it plummets. And we don't want that. What we want to do is we want to invest in rare pops that are going to be relevant for years to come. But if you don't know enough about pops, you don't know enough about the trends that they're going on, you shouldn't really be throwing in $500,000 in pops anyway, unless you got money like that. But if you're trying to make a return on your investment, I would recommend start slow and steady. Start off cheap, then build your portfolio, then start upping as you learn, start upping the prices that you pay for these pops. Your pocketbook will thank me later. And if these tips have helped you, please let me know. Please drop some comments, and please like and subscribe. And until next time, see you guys later. Bye-bye.